Work outfits, please. I'm starting at a law firm in March and I have no idea what to wear. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new here, my name is Jasleen, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So I ran a little poll on my Insta stories and I asked you guys, well, what are some things that you'd like me to cover in upcoming videos? If you're new here, I do a lot of videos related to luxury fashion, and I do unboxings and I talk about shopping, and in some videos I also try to do styling videos. I'm not a professional stylist by any means, but I'm trying to give you some tips from the experience of a working woman, okay, who wants to look nice. And I always find these videos quite helpful myself because it can be a little bit challenging at times. And I think I've kind of gotten the hang of it now as compared to when I was in my 20s. As a background, okay, I don't do YouTube full-time. This is the hobby. This is a new hobby that I started this year. I quite enjoy it. I'm meeting some really nice people on here, and I'm really liking the community that we're creating together. But as a profession, I am a chiropractor, so I work in a clinic. I do a lot of hands-on patient care. I'm not at a desk all day, so I'm not working a corporate job, but I am in a professional setting. Yet it is more laid back and casual because what I do is very active and I have to move around a lot, so we have to be comfortable with what we're wearing. Doesn't matter what position you're in. If you look put together and clean, you don't have to be wearing expensive clothes, okay? But you should look neat and tidy and put together. I feel people respect you a lot more and they take you seriously. I had I think it was Purse Addict. She said, "Work outfits, please. I'm starting at a law firm in March and I have no idea what to wear." So I sensed the urgency of doing this video because we're in like almost end of January, and I'm like, okay, you're starting in March, so we need to get things sorted. I'm sure you have tons of clothes already, but and sometimes it can be nerve-wracking when you're starting at a new position, like what the heck do I wear? It's quite scary because you're going into a new environment. You're kind of at like an entry level perhaps, and you don't know anybody, and then you get nervous, right? You're like, you just don't know what you should wear on your first day. But then once you start working somewhere, you start to get into the hang of things. The same thing when you go to when you're starting at school. Like, who else was nervous when they were starting at school, right? Like, what am I gonna wear on the first day of school? And then once you're in, you're just like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna put whatever on. So I'm gonna break it down for you. I think it's important to stick to a few pieces rather than a lot of pieces and buying good quality, especially for workwear, because you are going to be wearing this the most. Like, look at how many hours you are at work and how much you are going to be using it, how many hours you're going to be sitting in like pants. For myself, I'm very, very active and like I'm moving around a lot, so I need clothing that's going to withstand all of that. So that's why I say that, like, okay, yes, there's very, very cheap stuff on the market, but just don't buy a lot of multiples of that stuff. Try to stick to like more of the higher end if you can. You can look out for sales as well, but do try to find some well-made pieces that are classic and more timeless, because you are going to be using them a lot and they need to withstand that sort of wear. But at the same time, they need to transition to different types of occasions, like not only in the office setting, but after work. You also need to be comfortable in them so that you can last all day and you don't feel like that awkward like bloating and that tightness. And because if you're not comfortable, you're not going to be productive, okay? So you want to be comfortable in your own skin. So you don't want to wear clothing that, if it's not the right fit, it doesn't suit you, because you're just not going to be confident. So you need clothing that fits you properly. If you're like, I'm not comfortable with having a low neck. So if I was wearing something with like a low neck and I had to safety pin it, I'm going to be annoyed all day, right? So I'm not going to be comfortable all day. I'm not going to be focused on my task. So if I'm wearing clothing that I feel good in and I feel comfortable in, I'm going to be that much more productive in work, and we know that's going to be, the recipe for success in a way, okay? So buying quality, okay? Buying few items rather than a lot. buying neutral colors so it's easy to get dressed in the morning and you know what to wear, and being comfortable. I'm gonna just share with you certain stores that I've shopped from. I don't know if you're in the United States or in Canada, but these stores do have a US platform as well. So I'm gonna talk about more of like the affordable section and then more of the overpriced section, but you can get things on sale in the overpriced section. There's a store called Dynamite in Canada, and they do have an online platform. Their clothing is quite affordable in comparison to Club Monaco, in comparison to Aritzia. So Dynamite has been my jam. I've bought many clothes from there. Not so much pants because I am quite pear-shaped, so it was a little bit difficult for me to find pants at that store, but in terms of like blouses, etc., like I found quite a few items there. You also have Zara as well, and Zara can be hit or miss. Some of their stuff may not be the cheapest either, but they do have some affordable options. So those two are great. And then there's Uniqlo. Uniqlo didn't exist when I was in school. It's only kind of come into Canada in the last few years. So Uniqlo also has some great pieces as well. So these are three stores that I would say that are more on the affordable end. And then you have the next stores that I would say are kind of more on the expensive end, which are Aritzia and Club Monaco. I do have some great pieces that I've purchased from there, but I like a good sale, okay? I don't like to buy a lot of things at regular price, but I do like a good sale. I also wanted to give a brief mention to Lily Silk. This video is not sponsored by Lily Silk, but I am wearing one of their shirts, and after looking at their site and then looking at the materials they're offering and the styles they're offering, and then comparing their price to the price I pay at Aritzia for some of their stuff, I think Lily Silk is better value. I'm going to be adding more items of their line to my collection because I do think that it is my style, right? I do like my blouses. You've probably seen from previous videos, I love my whites, I love my white blouses, and I love a good pair of trousers. I think you only really need like 5 good tops, 2 blazers, and 2 pairs of trousers. Really, that's all you need. So if you are going to be shopping, now is the time to shop, my friend, because it is going to be we're already getting a lot of great sales. Club Monaco is doing really great markdowns. Like that's when I usually shop at Club Monaco, when they do like their 50% off or 30% off their sale price items. That's when I buy a lot of Club Monaco stuff because they have really, really good sales. So does Dynamite. Dynamite does really good sales and good markdowns as well. So that's why I like those 2 stores. I personally like long sleeves and a higher neck. Okay, that's just me. I don't like a low neck. I feel uncomfortable, and I like items that I can wear anywhere. I can wear it to work. I can wear it when I'm going out after work. I can wear it among family and relatives, like if I have to, see anybody, that I look, I guess more conservative. I guess that's my style, and I just like when, I'm covered up, right? I'm not worried about like fashion, like boo-boos and stuff like that, right? I don't want to have to like worry about safety pinning my shirt or using like fashion tape. Like I don't have time for that stuff. Like I just want like a nice high neck. So behind me, I did show this in like a previous video. This is a blouse. This is from Babaton from Aritzia. It's got like a nice high neck, long sleeves. It is slightly cropped, but that is good with high-waisted trousers. Zara has, and I'll insert photos so you know what I mean. They have high-waisted trousers with the belt. They're actually quite good quality. Going for high-waisted trousers with blouses like that, you're covered up. You don't have to wear like a stuffy blazer all the time. So this is actually a blouse I have from Uniqlo, and I think this is like $30 or something. It's got like a shorter sleeve, but it's fine. It's kind of like a dolman type of sleeve, and then it has a high neck. It buttons at the back, and really, really dressy, beautiful with like high-waisted trousers. So you don't need to spend a fortune. If you're going to shop at Aritzia, a lot of their blouses are like $100. Maybe if you get them on sale, maybe you'll get like $10 off. But still, they're not cheap. They're expensive. A lot of people find Aritzia expensive, and I get it. A lot of people find Club Monaco expensive, and I get it. So that's why I like to give some more affordable options. Uniqlo's clothing is really good. I do have some shirts from them as well, and they're good. So look for like neutral blouses. Whites, you can't go wrong with white, okay? White is always going to look professional, put together. You can wear like a nice blouse with trousers and you look professional. If you want to add a blazer, Zara does some really great blazers. They change every year, but the material and the drape of some blazers are really good and they're really well cut. You can get like fun colors if you want to, but I think stick to neutrals. I'll stick in some examples here of similar blazers that I have. Order them. The nice thing about Zara is they do free returns. So while you're like home and you're prepping, just order a bunch of blazers in, try it on, see the material for yourself, and then return it. You know, you can send it back via Canada Post or USPS or wherever you are. I never like shopping in the Zara store. It always gives me anxiety. There's just like too much overstimulation going on. It's always such a mess. Lineups at the change rooms are just too long. So I just never liked shopping in the store, but shopping online is amazing. And they do some really good markdowns. Like you can definitely get some of these items at a discount later, but still like you can get like a decent blazer for around $100. And sometimes they go cheaper as well. Another blazer I would recommend if you are gonna shop at Aritzia is the Power Blazer. It used to be called the Macaulay Blazer. This is more of like a shawl type of more of like a drape collar. There's no like lapel, but it's got pockets and then it's long. So if you wanted to wear leggings, your bum is covered, okay? So it works really well for that. And this is made out of polyester though, so I mean it's not, and so are most blazers, okay? The sleeves have this really nice ruching, so it's kind of up on the forearm. So I really like these blazers because I find them really easy to work in. I don't have to keep like rolling up my sleeves if I'm like working on a patient, like my wrists are free. Really nice. These are like $200 though, and I've only got like some of the seasonal colors on sale, but when these get marked down, maybe at max you'll get them for like $160. I haven't seen them cheaper. So on Lily Silk, I saw they have a very similar style, because this is not an exclusive style to Aritzia, okay? They have a very similar style to this blazer, and it has a silk lining. So I think it's viscose or something, or rayon outside, and then underneath it's a silk lining. So, and that's like $100. So try that one out as well. I do have a discount code in the description box, and I'm thinking I want to try that as well. I have a number of these in different colors. I've purchased different colors during the sales, but this I got at regular price. It has been worth it because I have wore this a lot, but you know, $200 for a blazer for polyester, it's quite a bit. That being said, I did have a number of blazers from Dynamite that I really like. I still own them. They're more shorter blazers. I didn't pull them out, but it's just from years ago, right? So I don't know if they're available anymore. That's why I'm not showing you. But you can look on Dynamite and see if you can get like a great blazer as well. That's just something that's kind of like an over piece, okay? You know, because sometimes you get blazers and they're too like stuffy and they're hard to wear and hard to work in. And that brings me to my next point. You want to wear clothes that you're comfortable wearing, okay? Something that's breathable, because you're going to be there all day, like 8-9 hours at a desk. And if you're not moving around, especially, you get kind of bloated, right? So you want clothing that's comfortable. Now, I really like the trousers, especially if I'm going to be like tucking my shirt in, okay? Then you need to have like trousers with like a nice like, you know, top. But really a lot of the pants that I love to wear are, these pants from Lululemon. I'm hoping they still do these. These are called the On The Fly pants, okay? So I don't know if Under Armour does some really great pants for men that are kind of like that stretchy material. They're called the golf pants. They don't have ones for women, unfortunately, but Lululemon does them for both men and women. This particular one has a drawstring on it, and I think they went into the sale recently. This is one of their like staple styles, and then recently I saw them, they were going to the sale. So I don't know if they still have them, but I'll try to insert the photo or the link if you want to look on the website and see. But these I've wore a lot, and I bought backups of this, guys, because I was worried that like if I mess one up then I have a backup. I didn't need to reach for the backup. I've been washing these over and over again. I just don't put them in the dryer, and they look brand new. I was wearing these like at work and then going out. I remember one of my patients, we were talking about like jeans, and she's like, oh, you don't wear jeans? I'm like, yeah, I don't really wear jeans because it's just the fit and all that on me. I don't really. She's like, what do you wear when you go out? And I'm like, I wear what I wear to clinic. And it's these pants. They're a perfect ankle length. They just work really well. The only downside was with the drawstring, like if I wanted to tuck a shirt in, then the drawstring is showing. So that's why I like the trousers. Going on to more trousers, the Aritzia Jotham pants are really nice. I recommended them in some of my earlier videos, and they have like a slit down the front, so it's really, really nice to wear with like loafers or heels if you like, and they're very slimming on the leg and they're high-waisted, so those are good. The pants that I would recommend are the Lululemon on the fly pants. They do have variations of different trousers of this sort of athletic type of material, so these are really great if you're going to be sitting all day. Like, you just don't feel like you're wearing like pants, okay? Like, they just feel great. The Zara high-waisted trousers are really good. The Aritzia Jotham pants are really good. Some people like the Aritzia Conan pants. In darker colors, yes, they work. In lighter colors, no, okay? They are see-through. If you have any bit of cellulite, you can see through it. Even the Jotham pants, if you get the light color, I ordered the white and I returned it because they were just see-through. So no to that, but in darker colors, you can get away with it. The Conan pants in like more of like a knitted material, those tend to work a little bit better. They have an elasticated waist on the back and a flat front on the front, so it's good to tuck in your shirts, but those are a little bit more comfortable and not see-through. Another example of a blouse, this is a pleated blouse from Aritzia. Again, I have this in white and in light blue. You can see my style, nice high neck, long sleeves, you know, loose and just flattering so that, you know, if you're bloated, nobody sees the blow, you're not uncomfortable. So this dress shirt, it's a button-down white dress shirt, which is basic in any person's wardrobe. This was given to me by Lily Silk, so I did feature this in a previous video. And one look that I didn't show you that I actually discovered is I, instead of tucking my dress shirt in, I left the dress shirt just kind of open like that. You know, I'm just wearing like high-waisted dress pants. You can get away with like lower pants. But I just put this like tank top on top. So this is a Sculpt knit tank from Aritzia, and it's very like thick and like tight fitting, and I do think these are worth it. I know there are dupes on the market from like Zara, there are dupes at Dynamite, but I find that these, like if you were to wear these on their own, they really hold you in. And I did order, I have this in white and I have another color to kind of wear with like skirts in the summertime if I'm going out, obviously not to work because it is quite an open neck. And I did order a black one, but to get more wear out of it, I thought I can just put it over top of a shirt, and I think it looks really, really good. I got quite a bit of compliments on this look as well. Very easygoing, and it's nice because it just kind of holds the buttons down, so then, like, you're not afraid of like flashing anybody if you're bending over and stuff. So I really like this. Do consider looking on their site because there are quite a few nice styles of blouses that I think if you got like maybe 3 or 4 of them, that you're gonna be good. Like if you get 3 or 4 blouses, you'll be good with like the right trousers, and like you can just change up that look over and over again and then add more pieces as you go. So I stick to mostly neutrals, and then recently I started adding color to my collection, and I will usually get like a nice colored piece if it suits my skin tone. So this is an example. This is like a high, again, mock neck sort of top, long sleeves. This is in like a color, it's called Cairo Gold. This is at Aritzia. It's part of their Babaton line. This is polyester, but you know, I would say it's still good material. Like it drapes really nicely, just like the Lily Silk blouses. These are real silk, so these are definitely more breathable, so you're not going to feel like sort of like claustrophobic and sweaty throughout the day. It's nice. It's going to really regulate like your temperature, be breathable. These steam up really nicely, so you're not going to be like stuck ironing. So these steam really nicely. This one as well. These blouses do steam really well as well, so it's just low maintenance. So I have a little portable steamer that I like to use, and these work really well. In terms of color, this again is the Babaton Power Blazer in the cropped version. So they're classic colors. They really rarely do like a discount on them. They'll probably discount them like $10. But this was like literally 50% off, and I thought the mint green was really nice for the summertime if I wanted to wear like a little cami underneath or a bodysuit and then have this as a pop of color on top. You know, just because like sometimes you're in the air conditioning and all that, you do want to have like some coverage, and then it's just like nice. So you can add little bits of color here and there, but to start off with, I would say go with neutrals. As for blouses, I'll show probably better photos of this, but this is called it used to be called the Akira blouse, but this is it's called the Power blouse now at Aritzia. These often will keep the same style and then change the name up just for variety, I guess, but these have been really good. My only con with this is that it's a button down, right? But it's not like, you know, it doesn't have a collar or anything. But the first button is too low. Like there's a hook and then there's buttons. So I find on me, like it comes down to here. And it depends on your body, it depends on your torso, your proportions, but for me a lot of the time, a lot of their stuff comes up too low. So that's why I like a higher neck, because I feel that I just feel more comfortable, okay? So with these, I do have to pin them a little bit, and it's just a little bit annoying, or I have to wear like a tank top underneath. So I get like half cropped tank tops to wear underneath, and then this is good. And it also looks quite dressy. This sort of style looks really put together. It kind of looks like you're wearing a blazer, but you're not, it's a blouse. So these are good. Sometimes certain colors will go on sale, so you can look for these. That's kind of like my recommendations of where to shop from. Club Monaco does some really good sales. Their coats, their knits go on sale. They also have blouses that go on sale. So, you know, sticking to some neutral colors and getting like just like the right pair of trousers, it'll, like, I feel that pants go longer. You wear them the most, but they last the longest because I feel like nobody really notices your pants as much as your tops. As for shoes, you don't really have to wear, it depends on what your environment is like. I don't wear heels to work, obviously, because it is so active, right? So I don't wear heels, but I'll get away with wearing loafers. So these I picked up recently. You do not need designer loafers, let's just be clear. But I would say still spend a little bit on your shoes just because you're gonna be in them all day, and go for full leather. There is a brand called Aid, or yeah, I can't remember what they're called, but I'll insert you know, the name. But just look for shoes that are full leather. I think you'll just do really well with those. Again, they're gonna let your feet breathe. Wear a little socket too, because you don't want, like, when you wear synthetic shoes, it just gets sweaty and smelly, and you don't want that. So getting a good pair of leather shoes, invest in that, because that does kind of complete your outfit. If you're living somewhere colder, then getting like a pair of booties or ankle boots. These have actually been a good purchase. These are from Stuart Weitzman. I got these on sale. These are full leather. You can get other full leather boots as well, but these kind of have like a slim ankle. They're kind of like a sock, kind of, not a sock, but these kind of have a fitted ankle and then a little heel. And these have been really great with cropped pants, because then my bare leg isn't exposed and I'm not cold. So these have been good. For outerwear at the moment, I just wanted to give a brief mention. This is a coat from Reiss. This is on a serious markdown on Reiss, so if you are looking for a nice dressy wool coat, it's got like a faux fur collar. I'm considering getting the neutral color in this as well, but it's like the faux fur is not like cheap and ratty looking, and it's like wool, so this is really nice, really dressy. But then obviously, like, you want like more of like the nylon type of parkas and stuff if you're somewhere cold, there's a lot of precipitation, or like a good trench coat as well. But I'll get into outerwear in another video. I think these sort of workwear videos, like, let me know if you guys like these, if you guys like the mod shots. I feel like this is something that I should do time to time, because clothing and items vary every season and every year, and different items come out in stores. So if I recommend a certain blouse, you know, maybe in the future it's not available anymore at that store and there's something else out. So I'll try to update these, and I'm going to try to figure out like a more easier way to do these, because I do want to do mod shots, but it just takes a lot of time to do them. So I hope that you appreciate when I do the mod shots. Let me know if you have any further questions. So again, there is the more affordable option that I still do like to shop from. So Dynamite is a great option, Uniqlo is a great option, and Zara as well. They do really great blazers, so do look out for those. And then more of the expensive side is Aritzia and Club Monaco. And then Lily Silk as well would be more on the higher end side for me. I mean, I know there's designer ready to wear, but let's just talk about like high street or stuff like that. But do look at Lily Silk. I think I'm going to be adding some more pieces from there for blouses, so I'll try to do like a review. But I think like a lot of their styles kind of match the style that I already wear, so that's why I think that those would be really good. I hope this video was helpful to you. Let me know in the comment section down below any feedback or any questions that you may have. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. It's a lot of fun here. And like this video if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, let me know why. Okay, any feedback is good. So I will see you in my next video. Bye.